I'm the Media Preacher, and I'm currently recording an EP called The Boy Doesn't Learn. I've posted a song basically each week, vlogging how I've recorded songs, and I've used different plugins, different techniques to recording every week to try and make each song sound quite varied. So this week I'm doing a song called Down in Soho, which is a story song that was inspired from a trip to London, where we went to Leicester Square and we sort of walked all around London. And I wrote this song called Down in Soho after we'd been. That was sort of a, just a take on some of the characters that I observed when we were there. So I tried to record this song quite a few times, and actually this is one song that was recorded quite well previously. I have a demo where my dad's on drums, my friend engineered it, I'm playing the acoustic guitar, and I always wanted some kind of piano on it, but when I wrote the song I couldn't play any keys at all. And I had a friend who was a classical pianist and had done quite a few exams. And so I invited her into the session that we did. And I gave her an old Yamaha keyboard and expected her to produce something that was amazing. But of course, because she was classically trained, she didn't really understand what I was asking her in terms of this genre of music. And so I think she ended up playing like a one-note type thing on the keyboard that didn't sound very good because it was an old Yamaha school-type keyboard, so it didn't get used. So anyway, I've recorded a more up-to-date version of the song with the Tone King Imperial, which I did a review for on a former song, I think a song called Industry, but I also used it on this song. And I've used, I think, Logic Drummer on this song as well to do the drums. But I wanted to put some sort of piano part on it. Now, I've talked about Pianoteq in the past, and how much I absolutely love Pianoteq. And if you are writing songs that are quite piano heavy, Pianoteq is very, very, very good for you. I covered it in my review of the Keystation 61, the M Audio Keystation 61, just to give some examples. I'll leave a card for it. In this song, I don't necessarily want a piano part that sounds like a big grand piano. What I want is something that sounds like an old, kind of slightly worn and beaten up upright piano. But the great thing about Pianoteq 8 is, if you look on the screen, it doesn't only include the big, sort of Steinway recordings. It's also got some emulations of upright pianos, and this is one called the U4 tall piano that I really, really like the sound of. So I'm thinking I'm going to use it on this song, Down in Soho, to sort of supplement the main part of the song, which is the guitars. So just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. Go down an octave. Sounds very much like... It sounds like an upright piano, and it's got a very realistic sound to it. You can really hear the strings when you play it vibrating against the soundboard because of this modeling technology that the Pianoteq people use. I mean, it's fantastic. I think if you buy some of the newer Roland pianos, they also use this modeling technology. Just basically what that means is it means that the sounds aren't recorded from a real acoustic piano. It's a computer emulating how it thinks the piano should sound, right down to the way the piano breathes against the soundboard and the way the strings resonate. Really, really good technology. And all of the Pianoteq stuff is based on this, and it's what I generally use. But I say this sound is quite unique. I don't want that sort of big grand piano type sound. I just want something to sit just slightly above in the mix, the guitars, and to supplement what I've already done. So, play a bit of the song and see what I'm going to do on it. So I'm thinking I come in with it like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Something like that. Attack voices in. Just like an intro. I'm going to have to practice that a little bit, but yeah, I think just this sort of a chord where I'm just literally going between the octave of the root notes and then do the down and then straight into the chord. That's going to work. But I love the Pianoteq. If you've never heard of it, go and check it out. If you're a piano player, definitely download it and use the free trial for a time. The free trial is really good because it basically gives you use of the piano, but there are just certain notes that won't work. But it's really worth checking it out. As I say, I'm trying to get different textures, so I don't want to use that standard piano sound, which is why I'm using this U4. But there's loads of different sounds and loads of different pianos. And the other thing you can do as well is, I say, you can change the conditions. So I can have like a mint upright piano, which should be up here. So just absolutely in good condition. What I like to do is to take it out, give it a bit more character, and just make it a bit older. Not too old. I'm going for that sort of Abbey Road, sort of Beatles piano. You know, when you hear those classic Beatles recording, this is the kind of piano sound I'd expect to hear on them. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go away and record it now, and then I'm going to put the recording on the end of the video so you can hear the song and the use of the piano in context. The album is going to be called The Boy Doesn't Learn. The song is called Down in Soho. It's this week's song. It's been a song a week. Check out the other videos as well if you haven't had a chance, because I'm using Doorless, Tascam Model 12, and a Boss old multi-track recorder to record 2 of the tracks. Then other tracks I'm recording like massive MIDI arrangements using this key station keyboard as well. And then I've used obviously this on this track. And I've been basically releasing a song from the album every week together with a short video as to how the song has come into creation. In terms of piano emulations, as I say, I generally tend to use Pianoteq, which is great if you want the piano to be slightly higher in the mix. If you're just looking for a color and just a piano that's sort of a little bit back in the mix, frankly, the free piano on Logic is absolutely brilliant, and that, of course, is also available in GarageBand, exactly the same product. And you know, if you just want to fill your arrangement out like with a little bit of piano, I think that's absolutely perfect for that particular use. But if you want something that sounds more like a real piano and wants to be further in the mix, then I would definitely invest in something like the Pianoteq instrument. As I say, if you buy a Roland digital piano, you get modeling on some of those Roland pianos anyway. Tell me in the comments what you think of the song. Tell me what you use. Are there any pianos that, you know, perhaps I'm not aware of that you use that you think are excellent and you would recommend that I download and try out on other songs? Because, you know, I'm not the oracle. I'm just showing you my process, really, with these videos. You might make suggestions in the comments that I can then go away and implement in future recordings. So thank you for taking the time and getting this far into the video. I've loved hanging out with you today. I hope you like the song. It's called Down in Soho. I think the EP is now, fortunately, coming to an end. I might do one more song, or I might leave this as the last song. I'm not sure yet. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, and please check it out on all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all those places, and of course on YouTube. And then when the album is finished, I'm then going to release each week a lyric video for each of the songs that I've produced. So thanks a lot for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Attack voices in my head, give expression to my soul instead. Found reason brings me down, very few friends while a lonely town. I've been drinking down in Soho, I've been sleeping around just to get off of my eyes are tired and my body's weak, and that's the price I pay for the joy I see. Negative vibes make me weak, acid through my veins, I can't speak. Another girl walks out on me, these arms are empty, it's hard to be free. I've been drinking down in Soho, I've been sleeping around just to get off of my eyes are tired and my body's weak, and that's the price I pay for the joy I see.